In today's nature video, we're going on a nature walk, and this is in the beautiful Dandenong Ranges Botanical Gardens. For a great many years it was the Rhododendron Gardens, but there's been a recent name change and some changes to a new garden that you're going to see today. This is set amongst the towering mountain ash eucalypts, which are incredibly tall. The tallest flowering plant on earth. And under these gum trees is a magnificent array of trees and plants from all around the world, particularly rhododendrons, azaleas and camellias, all of which are for sale in the front gift store as you walk in. And this has got kilometres or miles of walking paths that take you through some incredibly beautiful landscaped gardens. When they're in bloom, the entire landscape is covered in colour, depending on what time of the year that you come. And on a sunny day, it is a beautiful place to walk where you can spend many hours. And in today's walk, I hope you'll join me and see just how beautiful this area is, and the smells of the fresh air and sounds of the birds is just wonderful. Entrance to this park is free, and there are thousands and thousands of visitors to this park every year. Today is a very warm and sunny day with almost no wind, and a perfect day to be here in the gardens. There are numerous walking paths that take us all the way along a valley that starts at the top as you enter and takes you gradually down, and the views just get better and better as you go down the incline, and you get to see out into the beautiful Yarra Ranges out in the distance. Truly a spectacular sight, and the feature of these gardens is the trees. The trees are an amazing mixture of textures, of colours, of leaf shapes, and it's just a glorious place to walk and listen and just experience nature at its best. To help with the watering of so many plants over such a large area, there are two different ponds which are used as water storage, and these ponds in themselves are incredibly beautiful. A great place to stop for a rest and to listen to the frogs. The feature attraction, of course, are the many types of flowering plants set amongst the gardens, and the types of azaleas flower at two different times of the year, so that's always some colour coming in. Rhododendrons, when they come into flower, add another dimension, and as you come down the valley there is a camellia area as well. Flowering plants have always been one of the main attractions of coming to these gardens, but here they've just built a new garden, and this one is based on a lot of Australian plants. And this new garden with the new water feature is absolutely spectacular, and that's what we're looking at right now. Australia is a land full of many rocky outcrops, and this display area in the garden has got a feature of as many rocks as there are plants, and it's done in such a way that it really looks quite incredible, while at the same time being beneath these towering mountain ash eucalypt gum trees. Even on very hot Australian summer days, these enormous trees help to keep this valley much cooler and a much more pleasant place to be, which is one of the main reasons that the rhododendrons have done so well growing here. In fact, the towering gum trees and the shade they provide is also a reason why ferns have done so incredibly well in the Dandenong Ranges. ferns grow so well in these conditions, they are found right throughout this area. In fact, there's even suburbs which are named after them. We're walking through the new area of the gardens right now, and there are some Australian natives that we know, like kangaroo paw, different types of spinifex and rushes. But this is a very lush and attractive area, not actually dry and arid as Australian gardens are often thought to be. This one is lush and full of life, and wherever you have water, you have a lot of life. I was really pleased to be going along here on the walking path, and when I looked into the water, I had a surprise, because these waters are often infested with mosquito fish, gambusia, that have taken over the local waterways, and they stop other native animals from having a place to live. But as I looked into this water, I found tadpoles, and that means the tadpoles are surviving, because in this case there's no gambusia here. So it's a really good sign for native wildlife. This is a beautiful garden to walk through, bursting with life and bursting with colour. So thank you for coming along on today's nature walk. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll be going on another nature walk very soon. So thanks for watching, and while you're here, why not watch another video coming up right here. Click on this.